All right, we're now recording. So what's going on, Legacy Worldwide fam? Welcome to our late night session. We're going to start doing this a little bit more often, but we're going to show you how to build a massive organization. So how many people want to become financially free? I know that's a rhetorical question, okay? What's going on? Who we got on this call right now? What's up, Mr. Edwin Pender? Man, y'all up late out on the East Coast, still up. What are our business hours? 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. I'll tell you, most of you guys know I'm always up. So what we're going to talk about for real is how to really build a massive organization, talking about some things that we already know. I'm taking this back to the basics. What it took for me to become successful in network marketing when I first started off. So a lot of you already know my story, one nice story, but we got involved with network marketing literally 7.5 years ago. Our life changed big time because I'll just tell you, at that season of my life, I feel that we went fast when we joined the network marketing, but we had a lot of confidence about ourselves when we joined the industry. And I'm going to talk about recruiting up. I'm talking about looking for couples or looking for individuals that are making the money. So often that we judge people based on where they are today. We'll say this person is so successful, and you don't think that they're going to join your business. So I'm going to give some numbers today to tell you why they're going to join your business. Okay, why you look for someone who's making $60,000 a year or more, or why you look for someone who's making between $100,000 to $200,000 a year, but they're working at a job. Okay, especially they're realizing right now, okay, why they need to have that second deal. And I'm going to talk about numbers when it comes to what's happening in our economy right now. See, when I get in front of someone, I know the numbers, and I know when I'm in front of that person, most likely they're not in the top 20%, okay? They're not in the top 5%. They're most of the time in the 80%, so they need what we have. They need the finance, they need the knowledge. And this is why I spout off all the numbers all the time so that you can gain confidence and you know when you get in front of that person, whether that's your situation or not. You may have the same situation I'm talking about. When I say 80% of people, you might say, that's me, I get it. But you've already taken the solution to say, I'm going to get out of that situation. And now it's time for you to bring other people with you. The great thing about network marketing, folks, listen, okay? The great thing about network marketing, you can be dead broke right now. The only thing that matters right now, the only thing is your work ethic, okay? And I'm going to talk about, I just love that I feel like I've gotten a rebirth in this industry because we have been trying to figure out IM for a long time. You guys know our story. When we came to our first company, we were selling travel. Okay, we were looking with a little blue sign company going across the world on a budget, and that company, great, we had fun. It gave me a rich experience where I've gotten to see some of the most amazing places in the world on a discount. Okay, today this company, you don't need a discount on a vacation. Okay, if you're making $100,000 a month, it don't matter cost of the cost. I go anywhere I want. You're making $250,000 a month, you go wherever you want, you pay wherever you want. How many folks on here for real want to go chairman in the next 90 days? And I'm serious. Don't answer on there if you don't feel like you're going to go chairman in 90 days. But if you're really ready for the challenge and you want to go chairman in 90 days, I want you to type a 777 in the chat. Come on, there we go. Let's go, Chairman Chuck. It's in your name. Let's go. Who else we got? Who's going chairman? You don't got to put in there if you don't feel you're going chairman. It's okay. Not everybody will go chairman. What's up, Miss Sherelle, representing Bahamas? Let's go. Miss Casey Locke. Let's go. Andrew Austin, that's Abilene, Texas. Let's go. Mr. Nick Richardson, I see you. Let's go. Cameron, let's go. Orlandria, congratulations. By the way, let's celebrate Miss Orlandria Brown. Okay, our brand new Platinum 600. Let's go. Let's go, Miss Orlandria Brown. Let's go. Okay, because if you can hit P600, see, I'm going to explain to you right now. The building blocks is P150. And whether you guys know it or not, we call this eating the elephant. You're trying to eat the whole elephant. Okay, and so you're looking at Chairman 10, you're like, I can't get there because you ain't got the P150 yet. I told you guys the story about the guru. Okay, remember, lesson by lesson, most of the time we want to know everything right now. What is it I need to do to go to chairman? And let me try to do it all today. Instead of going piece by piece, what I want you to focus on, if you're not a P150 right now, I want you to focus on this week going P150. Listen, folks, if you can't go P150, that means you can't even get half the people that are going to carry you to your burial. You need 6 pallbearers. If you can't get half of that, okay, you don't even got half to carry your casket. So there's 3 people, I promise you, that will listen to what you're saying and that you can get into this organization and you can change your life. So no matter what the product is. So today, we're not going to talk about trading. I want to give you the right mindset to actually build. I had an absolute breakthrough. Me and Cash got to talking to watch all the obstacles that gentleman has had to go through. First of all, he had strong mental fortitude. Okay, I love it. Guess what? I want to ask you this. If you came across a Wanda or a Randy or a Cash or any one of these top leaders, question, do you feel that you will be able to recruit them? Okay? And I want you to say yes, of course. Now there's some levels to that. Okay? What we found, and this is going to be a how-to session, but I want to get your mind in the right place that when you step into a room or you get on a Zoom call or you get on the phone, okay, if you got to brainwash yourself before you get on that call to be confident, because people can hear the confidence, the energy in your voice when you're talking to them. If you got on the phone with me, I would know if you're nervous or if you know what you're talking about, if you're bullcrapping me, right? And so what I want you to do is get your mental game right and get all the crap out of your head, okay? Because most of the time, what's in your head? I'm not good enough, okay? I don't know what I'm doing. I ain't made profit yet. I just blew an account. The reason that you're putting all that stuff on yourself is because you are trying to be the man or the woman. Remember, I am has everything for us. And today, what I want you guys to do is learn how to leverage the system. Learn how to leverage your educators. Matt Thayer, each one of you got access to Matt Thayer. So we're going to leverage Matt Thayer like crazy. I found HFX for me, okay? I don't want to have to show people how to calculate pips anymore, okay? I don't want to walk you through how to set up your MT4. I don't want to do none of that, okay? I want them to plug into the academy and learn how to trade. That's it. I'm not going to be the expert trader. I don't want to always go trade because one day I'm not going to be here. You know, and I can tell you a majority of the people that have quit our organization so far, let me tell you, I found that, you know, when we got people back in, like I just sponsored someone back in that was out before, they were sponsored by someone else. And their sponsor, it went out. So when they got back in, they hit me up and said, I want to get back in. I see you guys are winning. Okay? I said, cool, get back in. I put her in under HFX. And what I found is she didn't know what she said. I never signed into the back office. I never got into the academy. I never did anything. She claimed it was her fault, of course, but listen, that means we're not doing a good job, okay? When you plug people into a Telegram group and you throw signals, guess what they're only going to focus on? The Telegram group. You're the master trader. If you're just trading through TradingView, okay, and they're getting on your Zoom calls, guess what they're going to be focused on? Just your Zoom call. Okay, so some of you, I sent that video with Cash Cartier. I'm going to recommend that to you guys. We're going to talk about the culture and IM versus the culture that I came from. Me and my wife, we got involved with network marketing 7.5 years ago in our first company where we were dealing with travel. You know what the great part of that was? I didn't have to train them on travel. I didn't have to train them on how to go on their phone and go click a vacation. It made it very easy. In 912 days and 3 years, we hit the very top level in that company. That's like being a chairman 500 here, okay? In 5 years, we put in 35,000 companies. So when we got here, I tried to figure out what is the difference. And let me just give you our journey, okay? All of you know that I was a pilot in the Air Force. I spent about 14.5 years in massive leadership, deployed to Afghanistan. I can't tell you how many times, maybe 4 to 5 times deployed to Afghanistan and all type of other places. So as far as leadership, I had the leadership, as far as, being very confident, I was very confident. And so when I came into that company, I'll tell you, and we did the same thing when we came over here, we launched our business. Now, we didn't have to think about, is it real, does it work? When I found .line, that was my research. When I found .line, I'm going to make it happen. Let me go prove that it works, okay? So when we got in that company, one of the first things I want you to write down, okay, here's what you're to launch your business today. You want to go chairman. You got to make it a real business. And today, if all of you do not have a list, a physical list written down, you don't have a business. So by show of hands, go and drop a 111 in the chat if you have a list right now. Okay, so you got a list. Let's go. Okay, that's a start. So the first step when building a network marketing business doesn't matter. Listen, it doesn't matter, what company you're in. We just happen to be in one of the greatest companies happening right now in trading. Okay, make your list. Now, here's what I want you to think about when you're making your list. Here's what I know you did. When you were making your list, you start thinking about people like, well, they don't need money, so you left them off the list. Okay, they make this much money. They seem successful. You left them off the list. These are all the people that you're really looking for, by the way. And the people you put on the list, you know what happens? Let's talk about our confidence level. If right now, let's say you don't have money in your bank account, or let's say that you're living paycheck to paycheck. Okay, we all start there. Let's say that you have whatever is going on, you realize that because of what you have going on, sometimes that we will convey our convictions on other people. What do I mean by that? This is why you may be talking yourself out of cell. I'm going to talk about this list, talking yourself out of cell. We convey what's going on in our life with other people. So if you have money problems right now, every person that you come in contact with, immediately when they say no or they say something, you're going to convey your beliefs on them. Oh yeah, it is expensive. No, it's not expensive. $235 is not expensive. Y'all realize that? $235 is not expensive, especially if you're going to change your life. I have people now who join in the HFX, and I'm just blown away. Okay, I'm blown away because I haven't had to train anybody, and I'm watching them in that group, you know, all making more money than me in trading right now. I'm watching people making hundreds of dollars weekly. I'm watching someone make a couple $1,000s. The product works, and you know the great part about it was, I didn't have to get and do any training with them. All I had to do was say, hey, go to this link right here, go through these steps, plug in with Matty Pitts, plug in with Millie Mills, we're set to go. Okay? You can do that on any platform. We move past that. So when we're talking about making your list, folks, I don't want you to discriminate. As a matter of fact, I want you to recruit up. I want you to think about the Wanda Webbs, the Randy Webb, the Cash Cartiers, okay, the Jason Browns, the Alex Moores. I want you to think about those people because you know them. You have them on your list. Because those are the people, when you get 3 good folks, now I'm not saying you're going to go into management mode, you're going to have to attract them, okay? You're going to have to be confident when you talk to them. And I'm going to give you some things to talk about so you can be confident when you're recruiting up. But we got to start. I'm tired of dealing with broke people. What do I mean by that? I'm tired of dealing with people who don't have a couple $100 or who don't have the mindset to say, hey, everything's going crazy right now. I got to find a business. I got to do something that's going to put more money in my account versus make an excuse of why they're where they are. And so the only way to do that is to find someone who knows the value when they see it. You see, when I went in my other company, folks, there was no convincing. As a matter of fact, here's what happened. You know, we got a phone call. Let me just tell you, my wife got the phone call first. And before, in our first company, she had been talking about this elaborate vacation that she wanted to take. And I've always been this type of money type of person where I've been saving and investing. And so when she talked about going to Bora Bora, I knew that was going to be a lot of money. I knew it was going to be $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 to go to that place. And I wasn't trying to do it at that moment because I had some goals in mind, my money goals in mind. And so when, and I'll say my wife manifested it, when her aunt reached out to her aunt just talked about the vacations. Okay, I want you to hear this closely. Okay, because some of you have deterred your 7-figure earner. Some of you have deterred your 6-figure earner because you focus on what you care about and you didn't think about the entire picture. Some of you deterred a Wanda Webb or a Randy Webb. Why? Because you sold what was important to you. Okay, and you got to understand what's important to you may not be important to someone who's already successful or who's already making 6 figures or more. So at the time that we got into network marketing together, me and Wanda, we were clearing, you know, just with our jobs alone, we were clearing about $150,000. Okay, that's not even including our real estate. I had multiple real estate properties at that time, so I had a residual income of about $5,000 in rentals when we see network marketing. Okay, so we were on the up when it came to us building our business, and I had just invented a product. Okay, so what attracted me to network marketing? Well, here's what happened. My wife got reached out to, and her aunt was telling her about the vacations. Okay, my wife, she was sold on that, but when she brought it to me, you know what I heard? I heard I got to spend money to go have fun, and at that time, that wasn't the deal I was looking at. See, some of us, we only want to show the trading portion of this, okay? I hear it all the time. And trust me, if you understood what it takes to be a top earner, it's not just focusing on trading or the product or the vacations, whatever company you're in, right? It's a whole picture thing. You never know the person you're going to attract. And so we're going to talk about personalities because there is a certain type of personality when you get in front of people. There's certain people you're going to have to talk a certain way. And we're going to talk about the different color personalities. But at that time, guess what? My wife was ready for a vacation. And then she had to bring it to me. And then when she brought it to me, guess what she did? She did exactly what the person who was selling her did. She said, we can go on a vacation for this amount of money. Oh, so instead of me paying, you mean tell me, instead of me paying what? $15,000, I'm going to pay $10,000? Still wasn't with it. Okay? But it's not until they said, oh, you can get paid by referring other people too. Now listen, I never did network marketing before. I said, what? Now listen, I was a salesperson already. Hey, I invented Taco Mama, which I was selling through Amazon. Hey, I was a real estate agent, so I was already selling homes. I wasn't scared to sell. Okay, I wanted to know how much money can I make, because when I was a real estate agent, here's what my goal. Not only was I a real estate agent and a pilot, I sold 10 homes part-time in my first year being a real estate agent. Do you realize that that is not the norm for real estate agents? Most real estate agents, just like network marketing, they quit because they don't sell a home. It's not as easy as they thought. People are just not bringing in buying homes. They got to sell too. They got to do prospect calls too. So when I seen my last company, the comp plan is what got presented to me. And then my mindset changed. When I seen the comp plan, that's what sold me. The product didn't sell me. When I looked at the comp plan, I went to the bottom of the comp plan, okay? And it said that I can make $1 million a year. That's what attracted me. And then here's what my research was. You see, when people say, this is why I'm harsh, this is where I'm kind of cutthroat when it comes to people saying, well, let me go do my research. The truth is, the right person is the right person. They don't got to do research. That night, when I seen the comp plan, you know what my research was? I just need to see other people winning. And so I looked online. I didn't go type that company scam. You know, most people that you're going to show, if they go type in IM scam, they find what they're looking for. That's not your person. Don't care. Next person. And this is why when you're making your list, I want you to make a list of over 100, 500 people, everybody you've ever known. I just pulled out my list. I have over 1,000 people in my phone. Yes, I'm going to get you guys to keep me damn accountable. I got to go through 1,000 names, okay? Because we have everything it takes to get whatever rank we want. We just got to get hungry enough. And if you're not at the rank you're at, that you want right now, it's because you're not hungry enough. So that last company, when I seen the comp plan, I seen people that were winning. I seen people that had a lifestyle that I wanted. And to tell you the truth, in my opinion, I thought that, hey, they don't look like they even qualify to do that. If they can do what I can do. So you're going to meet the right person. But guess what? If you present the wrong thing to them, meaning you don't present everything, you just show the trading, you just show this part, then you may miss out. So what I'm saying is, let the dominoes lie where they lie. If they don't sign up, so what? Who's next? Go get the next person. See, when your list is long enough, it represents your belief level. Okay? When you start showing your family, I know that you believe. Okay? When you start showing your best friends, I know that you believe. But we're going to go beyond that. So here's how we're going to break down your list. Okay? Your first portion of your list, I want you to think about your hot market. Who is your hot market? Your hot market is going to be your dad, your mom, your uncles, your brothers, your sisters, your best friends, the people that know you closest. They trust you. Matter of fact, listen, I have friends right now. Some of you the same way. I can call you up and say, hey, listen, I'm doing this right now. We're about to make a massive level of money. It's this, it's legal. Are you in? And they'll sign up. Less is best. You don't got to talk. I don't got to convince you that people are making money in trading. Hey, listen, we're a company in education. People are doing big things. I'm showing you an educational platform. Not only can we make money trading, but showing other people being an affiliate, we can make $500,000 a month. Are you in? These are your friends. This is your family. Cast the belief and the vision for them. So get your hot market ready. So boom, we go through our hot market. So your hot market may be 20. If you have a big family, maybe 30 people. You're going to go through that first. Guess what? If you really go through your hot market, every person on here right now should be a platinum affiliate. You realize that? Mom, you can't spend $235. Dad, you can't spend $235. Listen, my first night for real when I am, guess who I got in? My mom signed up. My dad signed up. I put both of my brothers in. My sister called me the next day. I put her in. Okay? My daughter's in right now. So your family, if you really believe in this, why are your family not in right now? Because you don't believe, or because you just bought the belief, let me make money first. Trading. I never got this, and of course I always want to say it, I'm gonna say it now. If you make money trading, I promise you, you won't tell anybody. Why? Why do you need to tell anybody? If you become a millionaire trading, you're not telling anyone. The unfortunate part, most times you won't. Okay? Because if you blow your money, it takes a process. If you blow your money, I'm gonna tell you, I've been through the emotions already. Okay, 2.5 years in the game. It took me a while to learn how to trade, folks. Now I know how to trade, but that was a 2.5 year journey. I remember sitting in the middle of my couch after blowing my second account in a 6-month period. Made 5,000, blew 5,000. Why? Because it's a process. It's not about learning how, it's not about knowing how to trade. Guess what? A majority of people, why do we blow our accounts? We over leverage, our mental is not right. So you're going to go through that journey. So instead of knowing you're going to go through that journey, go make the money building your business from that list. Go get some people on the journey with you. So when you go account, it doesn't matter. When I came to IM, we hit chairman in 60 days. I didn't know how to trade. There were times I was sitting in the room with everybody else, and because they came from the other company, everybody expected, oh, that's Randy Webb. They should know everything. I knew nothing. Okay, I was still a student like everybody else, learning how to calculate pips. Okay, learning what an uptrend was, downtrend. Okay, learning about price action, the same thing. Now I did have to learn a little bit faster because people expected a certain thing, and I'm gonna tell you where the turning point happened in our business, and I'm gonna change the culture. Okay, Cass said something very powerful to us. You know, today, you know, it's so funny because we were his mentors, and it's like now he became our mentor. And here's what he said. He said, listen, you guys are top earners. You allowed your organization to tell you how to run your business, and therefore you're getting your results. Let me say it again. When you allow someone else to tell you what to do in your business, you're going to get their results. So here we were coming over. We had already made well over $250,000 yearly in network marketing. We got to chairman 10 in 60 days. And because a couple people said, well, I just want to focus on trading, why do you talk about building so much? We lightened up. And because we lightened up, our business took a hit. Okay? Why? Because we started following the lead of other people. Instead of telling people what they needed, we start giving them what they wanted. Today, I'm going to give you what you need. So if you want to make 6 figures in a year, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need. If you can't do that, then this is not going to be the part for you. You're not going to be a builder in network marketing. That's okay. Stay being a customer. That's it. The product works. People are killing in HFX. Stay doing that thing. Okay? That's what it is. You don't got to train. You don't got to do nothing except trade on your own and be to yourself. But if you want to help to 1 million customers, I need you to build a list today. Your hot market, like we talked about, the next people that you're going to focus on is your warm market. Anybody that if they've seen or heard you, they know you by first name. Okay, I got one of my good friends on here. We're just talking about high school. I'm 40 years old today. Okay, so the last time I was in high school was in 1997. That's 23 years ago. My good friend from 23 years ago, actually from, I didn't know Nikki. I knew Nikki when I was in 10th grade. So literally 25 years ago. Okay, I contacted a good friend. She's on this call right now, and she got involved with my business. And she signed some people up. She's going to be on her way to P150. She's going to hit platinum 600 very short. Promise. This was a friend from 25 years ago. Listen, folks, there are people that are waiting for your call. That would be warm market. Nikki knew me when I was a teenager. And she would tell you her name is Nicole, but I say Nikki because that's what we used to call her back. That's why I threw her in high school. Okay? And so a good friend from 25 years ago I sponsored, and she's doing the business. So how many people do you know from 25 years ago? Some of you are brand new, some of you are 25. You just graduated high school. Go get that yearbook and go write all those names down. It'll make you a millionaire one day. Okay, so your warm market is going to be people that if you contacted them or you hit them up on Facebook or you hit them up on Instagram, they know you. Oh, and go ahead. I'm going to talk about forming them, okay? We're going to talk about forming. But so your list, we start with hot market. That is going to get you to P150 and it may get you to P600. We're going to talk about how to do that. And then from there, we're going to expand our list. I'm going to talk about when you should put in personals and then when you should build through people. The third, folks, is cold market. Now, you see we have a massive company right now. We can do all of these things at the same time. Cold market will not go on your list. You don't know these people. You don't know where they're at. And so this is going to be social media. This is going to be you providing value and content. Okay, there's several things you can do. We're going to talk about running ads and stuff like that, but not on this call. Okay, I'm going to have a social media expert. So the first thing I want you to make your list. Okay, first, hot market. Let me get my market here. So make a list. All right, second thing we're going to do, now that we've made our list, we need to contact our folks. We need to form people, okay? So your hot market, you don't have to form. Your hot market literally is a simple call. You don't have to wait for a presentation. You can just push play. As a matter of fact, you probably just get on call and say, I'm doing something major, ask a major mentor. that are teaching us how to build wealth in the time that we're in right now. Man, whether it's edifying me or edifying Wanda or whoever you're edifying, whether it's edifying Dr. Jewel Tanker, okay, edifying our Chevy 50 Tamara Young or Lawrence Young, whoever it is going to do a call with you, you're going to edify them and get your prospects in front of them. Okay, so that's your hot market. Now when we go into your warm market, that's going to be a little bit different. You may have to do some talk. Okay, some you can go straight at them, but if you haven't contacted them in 20 years, in 10 years, you're going to have to call out the elephant in the room. So here's what I would say if I'm contacting someone that I haven't talked to in a while. Okay, so first we're going to talk about form. So I want you to write down form, F-O-R-M. F. When you talk to them, you're going to ask them about their family. Now listen, when you're on Facebook, you can kind of see what's going on. So here's what I would ask you to do. Before you contact them, go look at their Facebook. Go look and see if they have family pictures, if they're engaged, if they got a husband or a wife, how many kids they have. Same thing in Instagram. Go do your research, okay? So that this can be a conversation starter. What you're looking for is something that you can either relate with or that you can start a conversation with. Next thing is O, occupation. What do they do, okay? Are they unemployed? Do they have a good job? Go look at their Facebook or their Instagram once again. See what their lifestyle looks like. R, what do they do for fun, recreation? Do you see them going on vacation? Do they have a good lifestyle? Or does their lifestyle suck? Right? You're going to find their pain so that you can basically sell them whatever their pain is to get them out of that. So it might be, you might see one of their posts like, man, it sucks. I'm at work all the time. I don't have time to go anywhere. Oh man, I wish I could go on a vacation. Oh man, I don't got no money. You can see that through their Facebook or their Instagram. So when you contact them, you're gonna have that in your head. And then last, you're gonna deliver the message. Message or money. All right, so here's what it sounds like. So if you had a friend that you haven't talked to in 10 years, okay, and you're contacting them over Facebook, or you send them a text message. Now, here's what I'll tell you. If you haven't contacted them, now I'm thinking about it. If someone just texts you, if you have their number, then great, you might be talking to them. You've talked to them within 10 years. But if over Facebook may be more an accurate thing, especially if you don't have the number. So here's what I would do. Let's say I'm contacting Nikki. And I go and look and I see, okay, Nikki has her son, okay? Nikki's driving trucks, okay? She's on her grind. She also got involved, and this is real what happened. She's got involved with network marketing, or she looked at other company, or you see something. So I'm gonna say, hey, Nikki, man, I know it's been the elephant in the room. I know it's been a long time, man. We haven't talked since whenever we talked. We haven't talked since high school. How's everything going with you and your family? I see you got your boy who's growing up. Or if whoever you're talking about, I see you got a family. Your family's beautiful. Okay, you're initiating a conversation. This is your opportunity. Hopefully, they start talking to you. And if they come back with excitement, they may have been watching you already. Listen, if you put out enough content, they have already been watching you. And so they may say something about what they've seen of you. And so they may come back and say, man, life is great, but wow, I see you killing it out there. I see you traveling everywhere. Wow. They may even ask you what you do. But if they don't, that's okay, because you're going to move to the next line. They're going to say, man, this is going great. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Cool. How is that going? Is that what you're going to be doing? And you can say to this point, is that your plans? Will you be doing that for such and such years? Do you plan on retiring doing that? Or are you going to be looking for something else? Do you plan on running a business? Or are you open to doing some business? Okay. Your occupation. We're going to focus on that. How do you like trucking? How many hours do you put in a week? That sounds interesting. Okay, we're initiating conversation. R, recreation. So when they tell you how much they work daily, they may say, man, I work 80 hours a week. I work 40 hours a week. I don't have time for my family. So you may say, man, you working 80 hours a week, you're killing it. Are you looking for a little bit of freedom? Okay. They work a lot of hours. Man, you're working a gang of hours, because you don't ever talk bad about someone. I want you to know that. If you put someone on the defensive, just go and hang that phone up. Don't put anyone on the defensive. Man, you're working a lot of hours. You're killing it. Are you looking for a little bit more freedom? Time freedom. Are you open to a little bit more time freedom? Okay. Now we're automatically going to the message. We're going to take everything that we learn between family, occupation, and recreation, and we're going to mix it up in our message. Okay. And so I got, okay, family's doing great. Maybe want to spend more time with the family. You know, kind of love the job a little bit or working hard to make the money in the job. Okay. Don't have really time to go do any free things. So, hey, check it out. Check it out, Nikki. I don't know if you're open-minded to this, but I'm actually partnered up with some major wealth coaches in the industry that I'm in. You know, me and my family, we've been able to free up some of our time, or we've been able to get debt-free, or we've been able to get financially free because my millionaire mentor or my seven-figure mentor or my six-figure mentor, they taught me everything they know, and now I'm starting to grow my wealth. Now I'm able to step away from my job and do it part-time, if that's the truth. Don't lie about it. If that's not the truth, don't say that. Okay, tell the truth. Now I've learned how to make a little bit of extra income. Now I can invest a little bit more money in things that I love. Okay, so if you're still working full time, that's cool, no big deal. That's awesome. Now that I make a little bit of extra on the money on the side, I've been able to invest in commodities. Now I'm making a little bit of extra money on the side. I'm going to buy my first investment property. Now I've been able to make a little bit of money on the side. You know, I've been able to have a wonderful Christmas with my kids, whatever that is. Okay, what has this done for you? And then we're going to teach you about telling your story. You know, how you've seen I am and so forth. So I'll get that part. So that is forming. Okay, so you're going to make your list. Number two, you're going to form your folks. You're going to expose them. Form. 3, you're going to expose them. And then you're going to close them. Okay, we're going to talk about the mentality about closing. Okay, so once you form them, they say, yes, I'm open. Okay, they say, yes, I'm open. All right, cool. Now you need to clear the date with them. Okay, so after you form them, you give them the message because you're trying to expose them. Hey, listen, what are you doing tomorrow? So if you know that you have an actual launch event tomorrow, for example, if you have a launch event, if you set up a launch event, all you need is 24 hours to invite. You realize that, right? You set up your launch event, and then 24 hours before, you go through that list, and you're going to clear their time. So I'm going to teach you how to clear their time. So now I got Nikki. I got the message. She's open-minded. I say, Nikki, what are you doing tomorrow at 7? Nikki, what are you doing tomorrow at 5? Okay, you get whatever time it is. Or you may ask, hey, what do your hours look like? They tell you the hours, cool. What does your time look around 7? I don't know. I don't got anything going on. Hey, listen, tomorrow at 7 exactly, I can only bring it, so you got to make it to where it's urgent and that is special. Okay? Don't make it a nonchalant thing. If you can, no, not if you can, it's a big deal. I'm about to change your life. Okay, so when you clear the date, they say, I'm clear at 7 tomorrow. Cool. Listen, I don't want to waste your time and don't waste my time, but listen, I got 3 spots, or I got 5 spots that I can get live on with my mentor. My mentor said that they will personally talk to my people, okay? Don't worry. You don't got to say anything on the call. They're not going to ask you any questions. They're not necessarily know who you are unless you say something. You can just get on and kind of sneak and watch. But I want you to get on with my mentor tomorrow at 7. Not only can you get 5 people on, I want you to be one of my 5 people. Will you be one of my 5 people? Okay, you're closing them to get on. See, you're always closing. Do you understand that? So you're closing them to get on the presentation. You're closing them to get on to something to expose them. I just need them to see it. Now listen, you can also do a 3-way call to get them onto the presentation. Here's another way. If you get your mentor or whoever you're working with, this doesn't have to be me. It doesn't have to be Wanda. This could be a P150. This could be just someone who's trading, okay, to tell their story. Hey, listen, Nikki, before, let's say that you can't get them on before the 7 o'clock, okay? They say, I'm busy at the time. Well, listen, let me get someone on the call. I want you to hear their story real quick. And they get on and tell the story, okay? Hey, listen, I seen I am about a year ago. I'm so grateful that, Randy or Wanda showed me this, whoever, it may be you. So you have them edify you. We call it the edification triangle. Okay, so that means when you get on, this is going to be something that's coached. So you call them up, you get a 3-way call. I like to call it a backwards 3-way call, right? Because when you get them on, you say, hey, listen, I don't need you tell the person that you are trying to get on for the presentation, hey, I don't need you to say anything. I'm going to call someone up. They have been doing massively successful in the market. I just want you to meet your line. And so when they get on, let's say I call Chuck. Chuck knows I'm going to call him. Okay, Chuck knows that my prospect is going to be on the line just listening. And I'm saying, hey, Chuck, listen, I just want to ask you real quick. I know that you got involved in this company. I want you to tell your story real quick. How you seen IM, what is it doing for you, and how is it working out? And Chuck goes, listen, I seen IM about 2 years ago. I didn't know how to trade whatsoever. As a matter of fact, I was in a hard place living paycheck. And when I got in IM, I was surprised not only did I learn how to trade, but I also were able to build a business. Okay. And today it allowed me to become either part-time my job, it allowed me to get a little bit of freedom, whatever the outcome was at the end. And just keep it about 30 seconds to a minute call. Now that person hears it or they hear that testimony, they're like, I gotta see this. And then you have them make sure they pass back to you, and they pass back to you. And you can tell them, hey, I just want to thank you for introducing me to the opportunity. You changed my life in a major way. Okay? So that's you trying to get them on, or just direct. They clear the time, they say they're clear, boom, 7 o'clock tomorrow. I'm going to call you. Okay, so after they say they're going to go, you're going to confirm. We're not going to get on Zoom. Listen, we're not going to get on Zoom and scratch our fingers and hope they're going to get on. Okay, we're not going to hope that they remember when I called them yesterday that they're supposed to get on at 7 p.m. today. What you're going to do is you're going to give them a message 1 hour before. Hey, we're getting ready to have our presentation 7 p.m. We're getting ready to have our wealth call with our mentor at 7 p.m. Just want to get you ready. Okay, I'm going to give you the link and the password once it comes up. They're going to be like, okay. Now if they don't answer, I'm going to call them. Hey, just checking on you because I want to make sure that I have the spot still cleared for you. Okay, because we had an agreement that you're going to be on this call. Yes, I'm going to be on the call. Cool, I'm going to send you a link about 5 minutes before. You send the link, you call them, you say, hey, I'm getting on right now, or you let them know, I'm on the call right now, let me know when you're on. Now you've made them accountable to you to be on that call. All right, I'm on the call right now, let me know when you're on. Because now they got to answer you. We just exposed our person. That's what we need. Okay, that's your only job, is to get them in front of a presentation. Whether it's you push and play, or whether it's getting on a live presentation, or even us doing a 2-on-1. Okay? Now, when you're brand new, you don't got anybody on your team today. So I'm gonna show you how to go from 0 to 500 over the next 90 days. Because if we do this over and over again, guess what? You're gonna learn how to do your personals. Okay? You're gonna learn how to do your personals, and then you're gonna teach them how to do their personals. We're gonna call those building through. Okay, so you're gonna start with, it starts with a 1-on-1. That means you and the other person. And then that leads, now you have them on your team at some point. Then it goes from 1-on-1s to 2-on-1s, boom. And then it goes from 2-on-1s to big room. That's how we do network marketing. So we're gonna get a big showing. And so we're starting right now. The momentum, everybody on this call, I need you to sponsor 10 personals. Okay? We could all sponsor 10 personals in the next 30 days. That's gonna be the momentum starter. When you sponsor 10 personals, we're gonna help those 10 personals get free. Simple, you're at Platinum 1000. Go sponsor 10 personals, help those 10 personals get free. And I'm gonna show you by building depth how to do that. Okay, so after we expose them, they see the presentation. I need you to understand this because the fortune is in the follow-up. Okay, the fortune is in the follow-up. They're never, ever, ever, for the most part, because I see it, it's always that aftermarket. The reason I made the A, B, and C close, because I wanted to make it easy, but I'm gonna make you guys beasts to close them. Okay, my daughter, if I brought my daughter down right now, my daughter Anne Marie, I will tell you my daughter is probably gonna be an absolute monster when it comes to network marketing. She knows how to close her daddy down. Okay, my daughter, because I'm hard on them about, they have all these teddy bears. Okay, all these dolls, and when we get ready to go places, she want to take 10 dolls. My son want to take all his teddy bears, and you can imagine with the BMW, we got a back full of kids and teddy bears and blankets. Okay, I don't like all that stuff. So I tell them, you only take one. Or I think the last time I told them they can't take none. So here's what happened. My daughter comes down in my office. We're about to get ready to go out to Abilene, Texas. And she goes, Daddy. She goes, which one should I take? The yellow doll or the pink doll? Did she give me an option, folks? How does my 8-year-old know how to close me? Are y'all hearing that? Like if I had her down, she would teach you how to close right now. Dad, which one should I do? Should we take the yellow one or the pink one? Shoot, dang. Well, girl, you didn't give me an option. I was going to say none. But I guess I don't have an option. The pink one. So here's how you close. It's the same way. Okay, easy. So which membership do you want to do? Do you want to do Elite or HFX? Do you want to do Elite or HFX? And you be quiet. Don't do this. Now, here's where I have to give you the mental coaching. Because most people are going to talk themselves out of the sale. Because you know what you're going to start doing? You're going to get nervous. They're going to be quiet. You're going to be quiet. And then what you're going to do is like, yeah, man, so many people are winning, making so much money, trading this and doing that. Man, I love to use this product right here. And you're just talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. And you're giving them so much ammunition. At some point, they say, man, that seems pretty difficult. I don't know if I want to do that. Because they're looking for it out. They don't know that it's going to be the greatest thing they ever join. And you got to close them the right way. Elite or HFX. That's it. And wait for their question. Be quiet. You will realize how being quiet will put a gang of butts in the system. Just by listening. Don't sell after that. People get weary when you sell. I don't sell, I am. If anything, I'm going to sell myself. Most people are buying you anyway. So don't sell the product. We don't sell. We show and we close. The product sells itself. Go ahead, baby. The product sells itself. So this is a new saying. When you follow up after the presentation, okay? This is what we should be doing. We have a live call. We have a launch call. We're on a Facebook Live. We're on an Instagram. Whatever it is, you see your people get on. You go call them up immediately. Hey, man, I see you was on the presentation. Thank you for getting on. What? Don't say what did you like about it. Which one would you like to do? Elite or HFX? It's going to be weird, folks. I know. Now, let me talk about personalities. Okay, we have these personalities that we learned in our previous company. Okay, you can write these down. Red, blue, green, yellow. Y'all are all these colors. Okay, all of them. Okay, so I'm gonna let you figure out what color I am. Red. Okay, red. They're very aggressive. They're loud. Sometimes we always talk about the dysfunctional part of a red. Okay, I'm gonna talk about functional and I'm gonna talk about dysfunctional. Okay, the functional part of a red. Reds like to lead. Reds like to execute. They're not going to lollygag. They don't like to just talk just to shoot the breeze. They have something in mind. If you get on the phone, don't shoot the breeze with a red just to be shooting the breeze and don't have anything. The reds want to know everything. So if you get someone on the call, okay, and the person who's presenting, if they're talking circles on the call, it is going to piss a red off. Get to the point. Okay, where's the money? What is it? Tell me, just tell me. What is it? Okay? Right, when people are trying to recruit me, for example, in other companies, okay, I already know I see them coming a mile away. Dude, I'm in network marketing. Tell me what it is. Straight to the point. Tell me what it is. Those are your reds. They're aggressive. And if you're not used to a red, they may scare you a little bit. Okay, you may fear them a little bit. That's okay. You don't have to out-alpha them. Okay, you're just gonna find someone to out-alpha them for you. Okay, so that's okay. If you got a red, match them up. Okay, put me on the call. Trust me, I will be able to talk to them. Okay, and if there are, most of the time, let me tell you, when you attract someone who is a red personality, okay, reds are attracted to reds. When I say that, the personality type, the strength, they want to be led, but you got to be a strong character to lead someone who has that type of personality. They're going to see right through the BS, they're going to see right through the bullcrap. And so if you know that you're not that person, put someone on the throughway. And edifying is due. So here's what's going to happen. Let's say that you have someone that's very aggressive that you feel is like me. Okay? Edify me. I'll get on the call with you. And here's what's going to happen. Not only am I going to tell my story, I'm going to throw it back to you so that I can give you credibility so that they feel comfortable following you together with myself. That's how we get them. You always go up. So if you're trying to recruit up, that's what I want every person on here, recruit up. You may have to use us, use Sakina, use your upline, any P5000, 2000, whoever that you feel will match that person. Okay, so that's your red person. Okay, they're very aggressive. They want to win. They're competitive. They're driven by money most of the time. They like the lifestyle. Okay, you're gonna see their lifestyle. You're gonna see the nice car. If they're driving a Lamborghini, they're red. They're driving a BMW, they're red. Okay, they're driving a fancy car. You talk about a fancy car, they're red. They're gonna love the comp plan. They're gonna love the money talk. Okay, they're gonna love that people are making a gang of money in the company. Those are reds. Okay, listen, you gotta hear me closely, because you can lose your future six-figure, seven-figure earner. Here's how. You start focusing on the product. You focus on trading. And you may show a little account or something, or I don't know. You show something that's, like, I've had conversations, listen, I'm gonna give you a prime example. I've had a top leader that I know personally from my previous company, okay? Juan and I, we have big goals. Okay, when I came to this company, let me just be honest. When we started, because I was used to my other company building multiple positions. When I came here, I said I'll make $36 million a year. Like, easy, that just, because that's what I seen. I'm gonna make $36 million a year. That's where my mindset was. So if you're talking about a small conversation, I wasn't attracted to it. And so I just had a leader previously named Giggle. They were trying to recruit me over. And it's like, man, bro, you gotta come over here. It's this. Our comp plan is way better. Shoot, I'm making $10,000 a month. It made me giggle. That's a lot of money to you. Now don't get me wrong. 10,000 is a lot of money, okay? But in my season we're in now, it's not. And so that alone, I was done. Not that I was even looking for another company anyway, but I entertained them. Okay. So just know that some people, they're going to get off on the Chairman 500. It's okay. You may recruit your ace. So let's talk about the next color, blue. It's got to be fun. They love the community. They love that we get along together. They love that we do things together. Okay? And this is going to be powerful, that you make sure you convey all of this. Okay? If you recognize they're blue, you're going to make sure that you talk about how we have fun as a team. How we stick together as a team. They're going to like being in the matches together, hanging out, maybe having pool, whatever. They're going to enjoy that portion of what we do. So they may not even love the training, but they're going to get in because you have support and community. Those are your blues. They want to have fun. If it's not fun, if you're going to be their boss, they're not going to do it. Don't give them structure. If you got to tell them what to do, your blues are not going to like it. They want to have fun. They want to have the parties. Number 3, the greens. Your greens. They're very analytical. These are going to be your people. They want to know the numbers. Okay? You're going to know exactly who your greens are. They're going to ask you all the questions in the world. Sometimes not even make sense. Okay? So who is the CEO of the company? Okay? How long has the company been around? Okay? According to what I researched, only 5% of people make money. Okay? Your greens are going to do research. Your greens you will not sell. Okay? If they're going to make decisions, they're going to make decisions. But here's where you will turn your green off, by you trying to sell them. If you recognize your person is green, recognize it fast. Because the minute they say, let me go do research, okay, and I'm going to get back to you, all you need to do with a green is you send a time to follow up with them. Okay? You give them, you direct the research, and you say, I'm going to call you tomorrow so we can talk. Hey, go look at this, go look at this, go look at that. I'm going to call you tomorrow so we can talk. Okay? You don't got to sell your green. Let them go do their little research. Now, if they're your friend, like, really, you don't trust me? You can say that. They might say, no, I trust you, but I don't make decisions on the first day. Oh, they agree. I don't make decisions on the first day. That's your green. Let them go do their research. Okay? Don't try to sell them. Last person, your yellows. Okay? These are the ones that love the world. They're your nice people. Okay? If you're nice to yellows, they may sign up because they like you. Okay? If you're a jerk, they ain't signing up. they're gonna let you down very politely. No, thank you. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna tell you about your yellows. Here's when you're selling your yellows. Okay? They gotta really know that you care. They gotta sincerely know that you care. Now they know you, and they know that you don't care about people. They ain't joining you at all. Okay? But if they really know that you're sincere, you have a heart, you're helping people. It's all about helping people. So you can talk about the company's mission of how we want to impact 1 million families around the world. We can talk about how we're contributing to, organizations in Africa, what we're doing in our charities, okay? how we're impacting the world. What is our company doing? Okay. And by them being a part of that, they are pushing this agenda forward with our company and helping people around the globe. They want to know that we're really helping people. Okay. They don't want to sell their friends. But if you show them that this works and it's really changing people's lives, so a lot of testimonies for your yellows, okay, that may get them in. Okay, now understand we're all of those colors. You're not one of the other colors. You just have one dominant color. Okay, so for me, my color is red and green. So I'm red, green, yellow, blue. Okay, well now my blue's up. I will tell you, Wanda made me fun. Okay, I used to be hardcore red, green, and then I think it was red, green, yellow, blue. I got a little yellow in me, y'all. I cry a little bit. But everybody has those colors for real. And so when you get good at identifying who you work with, you'll know exactly what they need. This is why they say that those who have gotten degrees in psychology, they do well in sales. Why? Because we are working with people on a daily basis. That's all that is. Okay? So when you're going to close people, you just need to know this information. Okay? So we're going to go close them. We do a tie down, like I said, elite or HFX, boom. They say, I want to do the elite. You close them. Okay, what's the next step? Send them your link. Don't talk no more. Don't talk until they're in the system. You send the link. Cool. Going to send the link with the instructions right now. Go in the system. I'm going to verify that you're in my back office. After you go in the system, I'm going to send you the next step. Okay? You're going to keep a hook just like a fish. Okay? What happens when you're going for my fishers out there when you're fishing? Okay? You feel the tug on the hook. What's the first thing you do? You pop a little bit, right? Because you want to get the hook in. Pop a little bit, and then what happens? You keep the tension on. Okay? You keep the tension on. Hey, hit me when you finish rolling. When I see you in my back office, it should take about 5 minutes. I'll text you to make sure you have no problem. Okay? We're gonna keep the tension on the hook. Don't let it go to the next day. If you're nonchalant about your business, guess what? They're gonna be nonchalant about your business. Make this, because we're talking about scoring in 24. So boom, keep the tension on the hook. Get them in the system the day that you close. Okay? If you have any issues, that's okay. Now listen, folks, I've watched several of you leaders. I'm talking to the leaders on here. You get to set the energy and the tone of your business. If you are complaining, then you're going to have a team of complainers. And that's just the truth. If at any time you have resistance, the first thing you do is you get frustrated, then you're going to have a business. Your energy is going to attract those type of people. You see, I know there's going to be problems in network marketing. I know that we're going to have issues along the way. You got to rub it off and move forward like it's normal. Some of you are really elevating issues in your business for no reason. You're causing your own self heartache. Yeah, okay, the payment didn't go through, no big deal. Have a process issue. Okay, send it to here. Boom, make it no big deal. Don't harp on it. Don't feel embarrassed about it. Normal, cool. Because one day we're going to have a perfect system. But I'm realizing some people are getting frustrated. It's your business. There's going to be things. Trust me. I can't tell you. Like military-wise, holy crap. We just have to figure that crap out. So in your business, if you're trying to make $1 million a year, folks, you got to figure that crap out. Or that's not what you're going to make. If you're trying to make 6 figures a year, okay, you got to figure it out. You got to take the initiative. You got to become the leader. You got to build that confidence. So what I want you to do, if you got to start ignoring things or obstacles that come your way with your enrollment, you know, with the monthly payments. It's simple. Call your people up. I'm going to talk about your absolutes that you have to do to build a massive organization. You got to manage your business too. Okay. Now we don't just sponsor them and put them in the system. Now when we put them in the system, we got to make sure they're using the product. Okay. So we fast on them. Boom, they get in the system. Next step, legacyworldwide.net, or have them download the app. Guess what, folks? We got an app. If you put the app on their phone, and I know I haven't done this in a while, I'm going to start using it. Do you realize that our app has push notifications? I'm going to start pushing out, hey, HFX session starting in 2 minutes, 5 minutes. So your folks, they already have the app downloaded. Let's say they leave the company one day. They still going to get the alert on that app. It may just bring them back. Congratulations, so and such has hit chairman this or made this much money. Guess what they're going to do? Huh, it's working. If they did leave, they're going to come back. So get them to download the Legacy Worldwide app. And then for HFX folks, hey, go through the HFX for 6 steps. For my MT4 folks, hey, there's 9 steps. Go from steps 4 through 10. Steps 4 through 10, they're doing MT4, platinum package. Okay, that's it. You don't got to do anything. Everything is there for them to elevate. And then we move on to the next. So now that we got that done, here's what we're going to move on to. You just sponsored your first customer. Okay, now let's talk about recognition real quick. Okay, I want us to do a way better part. Do you realize that, you've heard this term, babies cry, men die for recognition? How many of us want recognition? I got just a funny story. Like, even me as a chairman 25, okay? I was glad because, getting the percentage, like, whatever you celebrate, first of all, you're going to duplicate. And that's what we're going to change to, okay? Unfortunately, we built a culture that doesn't sponsor anybody. You said it again. Unfortunately, it's my fault. We built a culture of customers. We didn't build a culture of people that are ready to build a business. Why do I say that? Because everything that we celebrate in our group right now pertains to only trading. Those are our customers. Customers don't bring new customers. Builders bring new customers. And so we're switching that up. So we got to start celebrating our folks the right way. When they get their first sign up, okay? We need to celebrate. Congratulations, such you got their first sign up. Guess what you do? You're celebrating what you want to duplicate. You want people to sign you up? Celebrate. How many enrollments do you want in your team? I hope that 100 people join my team in the next one day. Okay? I'm going to celebrate every time there's a sign up. Okay? Do a flyer for them if you want to. Congratulations, such got their first sign up. Okay? Congratulations, such has waived their fee. Congratulations, they're a brand new Platinum 150. Now, here's what I want you to understand. I want you to start taking the flyers. I didn't realize that how big of a deal the flyers were. We have to start doing way better for our flyers, for our folks. Okay? If this flyer, a P150, I used to laugh and say, man, why did they put out P150 like that? Because I didn't value, right? Because I've been in the industry for too long. I have to learn myself today. Like, I literally learned. We got to start valuing P150s. Why is P150 important? Because the average person in network marketing only sponsors 2 anyway. Will barely sponsor 2. The average person will barely sponsor 1. So if they get 3, holy, we got to celebrate that crap. Okay? So when they get their P150, I want you guys, when I did a recognition call about how to create flyers, I want you guys to get really freaking good about creating flyers and personalizing. How do you want someone to celebrate you if you hit P150? Okay, I know I have some Legacy Worldwide flyers. You can use those if you want to, but you can make an even better one if you want. Okay, so, or if you have someone who knows how to do flyers, blow that up. Go figure out how to do those flyers and let's celebrate our P150s and above. Okay, make sure you're putting their name on the flyer. Really celebrate it. Don't be sloppy about recognition. Recognition is everything. Okay, not only does recognition help the person that you're sponsoring, okay, there are people on the outside that are looking like, man, what is P150? They blowing that up like it's a big deal. You see someone just chilling P150 in gold, glitter, and all that. What happens? You're like, what is P150? And they want to become a P150. And you realize if you go get 10, okay, we talked about this. You go sponsor 10 people. So let's talk about this now. And we're going to talk about building depth. We're going to talk about scoring in 24. So here's what I want you to see. So from this moment, it is your duty. The sell doesn't stop at 1, okay? Because you really don't have 1 in. You ever heard this before? 1 plus 0 is 0. 1 plus 1 is 1. Now y'all like, what? That's not math. What are you talking about? See, if you get 1 person in, they may quit. They may not see value. They'll be out. So 1 plus 0 equals 0. 1 plus 1 equals 1. You go help them sponsor someone. Okay, now they got a running buddy. Now we go help that one do the same thing. We're going to score in 24. So from this moment, I want you to put a clock on the top of your customer's head. Now listen, your customer say, I don't want to show anybody, but they don't have to show anybody. They know someone that with just 1 call will just sign up. So you can ask them, hey, I know that you don't want to do this part, but that's okay. Can you let me do the hard work? Do you have 1 person that you love the most that you can truly, this would truly help. You don't need to learn how to trade. I will teach them that part. You don't need to be the professional right now. It works. Do you trust me? Do you have one person I can talk to today? When you sign them up, after you get them in the system, you got them in. You don't got to show me anything. Do you have one person we can show right now? 24 hours. Your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sisters. One. Okay, I'm talking about the power of one. So you're going on your, so we're going to score 24. We're going to start celebrating this. You help your customer score 24 as a celebration. Okay? One of your people scored 24, you celebrate them. Congratulations, such just got their first customer in 24 hours. Make a flyer for it. Okay? We're going to score 24. Get them to write down 10 people. And your goal is to go through those 10 people as fast as you can. You know why? Because here's what happened to me. When we got into both of our companies, listen, when we got into our companies, okay, not our sponsors didn't just blow it up or kill it, okay, they stayed in. But I can imagine my mentor, my previous mentor in my last company, okay, he became good friends with me. He became good friends with Wanda and I. He actually flew down to Abilene, Texas. He didn't just see, here's the issue that happens also, we're talking about that score 24. Here's the issue that happens. You go put your best friend in. You want to build this business for real. But you go put your best friend in, and I see people start throwing around this leader word so fast. You're not a leader yet. In my opinion, you're not a leader until you hit P1000 or above, or you're becoming a leader. Not a leader yet until you show P1000 or above. That's when you're a real leader. Okay. Now I believe that everybody on this call is a leader. Okay, listen to me. You gotta hear me closely. But your rite of passage comes after P1000. Because that's where it's going to take. Not only have you learned how to build your business, but most of the time when you hit P1000, you at least have a P600 on your team. That's what happens for you to hit P1000. Okay. So here's where we're talking about how to hit P1000 and score 24. So boom, you're in the system. You go put in 10. So obviously we have 3 legs that we build. Okay. You're going to put in 10. You should be able to get the Platinum 600 on your own. But we're going to talk about, just go ahead and say you put the numbers in. That's 7. Okay, 10. You go put in 10 personals. Now our goal is to take these 10 personals. Now not everybody's going to go to work, folks. So we're going to find out who wants to work here. And we're going to try to score in 24 with all of them. Okay, so let's say you don't put in 10, obviously you're not going to put in 10 immediately, so let's just say you don't put in 10 immediately, okay? So starting today, let's go and erase this. Let's say you become a Platinum 150, okay? Right now, if you don't have 10 personals, 80% of your time is going to be focused on personals, okay? Getting your 10 personals. 80% of your time is focused on getting 10 personals, all right? 20% of your time is going to be with helping your team grow their team. So boom, you go sponsor 3. You get your 1 in. 24 hours, 24 o'clock, okay? You got to get them 1. Their mama, their daddy, their cousin, their brother, their sister, their best friend. You get them 1. They know how to get 1, okay? You build a rapport with them. Once you get them 1, cool, you welcome that person to the team. You celebrate them for getting the 1. You make it a big deal. And if you're really a beast, guess what you get to do? You go score 24 again. Boom, you learn about this person. Who's your top 10? Who's your mama, your dad, your brother, your sister? Who's your best friend? They go do it again. The power of 1. Okay? We'll come back to this person. Don't worry about them yet. If you got momentum, we're creating momentum. Okay? And I'm going to tell you what's happening. Okay? If you ever do it again and you're real quick and you're working your butt off, okay? You're going to do it again. 1. And we're going to keep on scoring 24, scoring 24, scoring 24. Folks, listen, this is how we put in 35,000 customers. And now all we got to do is do it all over again. Okay? We got to score. If we focus on the 1, all of us, we have 1 person. We have the 1 person we can call and just say, hey, I'm doing something big. I just got involved, but I can bring 1 person with me. Do you want to come? Listen, folks. If the world right now, especially in America right now, there's a little thing called a flower, a blessing room, whatever you want to call it. I'm saying all these people join Telegram for a Ponzi scheme for real. Do you realize that people are joining Ponzi schemes for real right now? Off the air? I never thought I'd see the day that somebody said, well, if you help this person get 2 and then they get 2, I'm like, what's the product? Well, when you help them get 2, what is a Ponzi scheme? But they're doing it. So listen, we can go get 1. If they can go get freaking 12 people around a goddamn flower, we can go get 3. We got a product, y'all. Get out your feelings. Close them. Okay? The scammers are winning right now. The scammers are winning. I can't tell you how many people I'm seeing hit Telegram. I see someone join Telegram today. I said, welcome to Telegram. What brings you here? I know why they're there, but they didn't want to tell me. It's what it is. So boom, we score in 24. And if you can do that on all your legs, boom. Now here's the powerful part. Okay? There's a lot of you on here, especially if I sponsored you, I'm gonna tell you right now, everybody that I've ever sponsored is halfway to P600. Okay, everyone that I've ever sponsored is halfway to P600. Everyone that I sponsor is halfway to P600. So how do you do that? Simple. Now you just put this person in because you want to lock them in. You want to make sure that they understand their position. So boom, I put my friend in and I say, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guess what? That's 150 in value a piece. Okay? So I'm gonna do this math, it's gonna mess me up in public here. So we're around, let's say 1,000 some value, okay? So we have them now halfway to P600. You know how many they've got to put in to hit P600? So if I now tell this person, hey, I got you halfway to P600, all you got to go do is put in about 6 to 7 people, and I'll help you do it. As a matter of fact, you don't got to put in 7 people. Let's go get 2 of your best friends. Okay? Who are the closest friends that you want to make money with? That's what I ask them. Who do you want to make money with that you know, that you're close to, that you love? I want to make money with this person. I want to make money with this person. Cool, let's call them up right now. And then what you can do, you can be the person that takes the conversation. Have them introduce you. Say, hey, learn who they are. Hey, such and such says that they would love to make money with you. They say you're a pretty sharp person. And if they're everything that they say you are, then I think that you're the right person for what we're trying to do right now. Our company is looking to put 1 million and help 1 million families over the next year. And by doing that, you know, we're going to create a lot of 6-figure, 7-figure earners. Are you interested in learning how to do that? Okay, or we get exposed them. Okay, just like we were talking about. So boom, we get there 2. So now we get them on 2. They go grab their 2 people because they're excited about going platinum 600. And then what do? You already know what to do, right? Go help them get 1. Help them get 1. Help them get 1. Help them get 1. You just pop the platinum 600, just like that, by helping everybody get 1. That's it. The power of 1. So you learn how to build depth, and we have the perfect comp plan for it. This is what's going to keep retention. Okay? If no one will quit, they will only quit if they don't understand the value that they have right now. You understand that? I've had, unfortunately, my fault, I've had people that have left my organization and they had 20,000 in value. They were to chairman in value, and they didn't understand it. And I'll tell you, it's because we, at a season of our life, unfortunately, we focus on trading too much. Okay? Now, knowing trading requires a skill. Trading requires time. Okay? You're not going to make $1 million your first year of trading. But what you could do your first year is make 6 figures. What you could do your first year is make $250,000. Okay? You're even faster. What you could do almost the first year, at least make $500,000. Okay? You get to Chairman 100, Chairman 50. Okay? You just heard, you know, Cash Cartier. He said in the past 6 months, he went from unranked to Chairman 50 because he was ready. You guys heard the story this morning because he had a big why. Because he has something driving him. What's driving you? So it's simple. What we need to do right now is help others get to platinum 600. This is how you get paid. You get paid by helping people turn into a platinum 50 and by helping them go platinum 600. And during business hours, I love it. He said our business hours, right, it makes sense. From the time when you wake up, 11 a.m., whatever you wake up. If you're early bird like me, you wake up 8 a.m. or 7 a.m., whatever the case may be. Get your meditation on, do what you need to do, hit the gym, get ready, get your energy up, and then you start making those calls. You get ready for the day. You work from 11 to 11 p.m. doing this, putting yourself in the system. And before you know it, when you're working like this, see, when you do more than what you're getting paid for today, other people on your team are going to do more than what they're paid for as well. And then you have a whole team of people doing way more than they're paid for. And before you know it, you're hitting Chairman 500. That's what we need. That's real network marketing. But if we're just focused on trading right now, we're focused on being the customer, then you'll never do this. And then you're wondering why. Why is it not working for me? Because you're not using everything you're supposed to use. And I want to apologize to everybody on this call right now. I didn't give you what you needed. I gave you what you wanted. I pampered your needs. You said, I just want to trade. I said, okay, wrong. Okay? I've made a lot of money. I'm in a nice big house right now. My car in the garage right now, a $100,000 car is paid off. But I let you say, that's fine. That's crazy. That's my fault. Here's how you do exactly what I did. How did I get in this house? How did we make the money? How did we get debt free? I did this. I worked my ass off to do this. And all you have to do is the same thing. And before you know it, we've created a lot of people doing the same thing, marching to the same beat of the drum. And if we do that before you know it, you have an organization, you look in your back office and your organization is growing by 100, 200, 300 a day because you were willing to put in the work at the end, at the beginning. Now, is this going to be easy? Doesn't it look awesome on this board here? Okay, it looks good on the board. It's a little difficult in real life. Because in real life, you're going to get some no's. In real life, you're going to get punched in the face. Not for real, but you're going to take some to the nose. Okay? And here's what I'm looking for when I'm looking for the people I want to build with. See, we're in the second half of this. We got 6 months to pop some cherry. And I don't got time. I don't got time to be focused on trading anymore. Okay? Now I'm trading. Listen, I trade. Okay? I'm in my charts. But I'm not going to be teaching it. I'm going to tell you where it's at. I'm going to lead you to the people that's what I pay for. Okay? That's why I'm an IBO. I pay $15 a month to get the support from the company. I'm going to lead you to that. I'm not going to do that anymore. We pay for it. Now we're going to focus on building a real empire. And so what I'm looking for the next 6 months, better yet, the next 90 days, I'm looking for someone who's really serious about making six figures. I'm looking for someone who's really serious about going charity. And if that's you, I want to work with you. I'm no longer going to baby anybody. Okay? If you can't do it, you can't do it. But what we're looking for, what I did in my last company, we created a gang of six-figure earners. Okay? Sakina, one of them, six-figure earner. She made more than that. She's a beast. She's going charity. Who else is going charity? I need you in the next 90 days to lock in. I don't want someone I have to tell you what to do every day. I want you to be calling me. And don't tell me I'm doing this. I don't need you to tell me what you're doing. I need you to just move and do it. You don't got, trust me, you don't got to tell me I'm going to see it. I remember my first mentor. I had two mentors. Okay? I had my mentor, and then I had my mentor of my mentor. And I remember in my first company, I had the first big level in that company, and I didn't need anybody in. I got 60 customers in on my own before anybody came and showed up for my market. I didn't have to say, how do I do this? I didn't know network marketing. Okay? All I knew was I wanted to make $1 million. Okay? All I knew was I wanted to make $1 million a year. Okay? That's all I did. Me and my wife, you know what we did? We found a website and we found out how to do network marketing. Okay, I just happened to find the website of my mentor, and they were teaching me how to invite. They were teaching me how to close people. Okay, and I watched those videos and I just did it. I didn't ask, well, what if they do this? I didn't care. You're gonna go in the system. And I just made the calls. My first month, I made money. I made it work. My second month, I was at the rank. Before our first event, we were sitting at a level where we had 180 customers in already, 3 months in. And when I went to that event, I seen something even more fun. So I watched people walk stage. You know, I will tell you, Dwayne Lodge. Okay, you guys know Dwayne Lodge. Dwayne Lodge was in my last company. I'm gonna tell you, that dude, that's my brother right there. And I remember when I was running this company, he was at my second event. Okay, I think I was either still a director or heading to marketing director. Okay, in that company. And I watched Dwayne Lodge get on that stage. He was young. Dwayne was like 20-something years old. And I remember he was the associate trainer, and he gives his talk. And the thing that hit me back then, he showed his bank account. He said, "Man, they just deposited $20,000 in my bank account." I wasn't making $20,000 right then. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you, this is why events sell people. He said, "I just made $20,000," and I looked at my wife and said, I gave her a little nudge, like, "What?" Okay. And I said, I was a pilot coming out of the military, so I'm times 10, like, I got this. Come on. That's it. Let's go. And I left out of that event and I went and made more calls. No one could tell me nothing. I seen some of them made $20,000. Folks, I don't even get it because now I'm in this company and we're watching people, we're watching people go from rags to riches for real. We're watching 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds go from nothing to $25,000 a month, go from nothing to $50,000 a month from all across the world. What other convincing do you need? Okay, so here's where I'm at. This is either the team that we build with or we go build another team. If your team is not building, they're not doing what you want to do, they're not doing anything, you need to go build a new team. We can't push dead bears or bears that ain't doing things up a tree. I need initiative. If you want to go chairman the second half, I'm looking for a squad. Okay? What does that mean? I need you to make your list, what we talked about. Next thing, I need you to be inviting to these Culver set up launch events, going live and doing whatever it takes from 11 to 11 p.m. or 12 a.m. in the morning. Grinding. You know what we used to do? We used to go, I remember I used to be out 2 a.m. in the morning on my BMW, putting the laptop there, showing the deal every time, closing at night in Abilene, Texas. Man, we were so hungry all day long. I was running with the squad till 2 a.m. in the morning. We would always end up at B-Dubs because it was the only thing open in Abilene, Texas. And now we got it easy. What we got to do, Zoom calls. This COVID-19, we're killing it. We can go on Zoom calls. Now, here's what hit me. I don't know if you look in your back office, they show you the birthday promotion. Okay? The birthday promotion right now, the company's giving away $10,000. I don't want to hear how you don't got the money. Okay? I don't want to hear how you need this and need that. If you ain't on that birthday promotion list, you don't need anything. You ain't hungry enough. Okay? Because what's to get on that list is 10 people. We can't sponsor 10 folks in a month. I'm taking responsibility for that because that requires me too. See, one thing that I learned is this. Personal momentum is the best momentum. You want your team to move, then you move. So I take responsibility for that. I'm moving. And if you're a leader, you take responsibility for that. Go put in 10. See, over the next, we got to the 31st of July. Let's crush this promotion. We just got to put in 10 personals or more. Imagine if your whole organization put in 10 personals or more, but you got to create the culture. You got to lead the pack. If you ain't doing it, you can't just tell them to do it. You got to go do it. I got to go do it. And then welcome your folks and do what we talked about here. And stop. Listen, our product works. I'm going to say what Cass said because I want to make sure I put this out. This is what the game changer for me. It might hurt some of your feelings, but it's okay. Because we got to say it. We're going to change the culture. I'm trying to create 6 figures of millionaires here, period. We're going to do it in trading. It's going to happen. That'll happen over time. Maybe your trading may take you to $1 billion. Okay, but right now, this company is giving away money. Right now, IM is giving away money. IM is giving away $750,000 a month, which no company will ever do ever in the world, ever. There's no Christopher Cherry that will be created like it is right now. There will not be another Christopher Cherry. There will not be another network marketing company like I am. I don't care what company you think they're mimicking what we do. There won't be one because they don't got the money that Christopher Cherry has. I know that. So listen, you're in the first time ever, you're in a place where you can make $1 million a month if you want to. You can change everything about your family's generation. You can change every family after that. You can fund any school you want. You can buy anything that you want. You can help anybody you want. You can fund any lawyers you want. You can fund any cause around the world you want. You just got to put in the work right now. So what is your why? Because this pertains to everybody. You may say, I don't want the money. Yes, you do. You're here. And the reason why you're focused on trading is because you're scared to get your feelings hurt. See, I'm looking for 5 things in the people we're talking about in the second half. And if you got these 5 things, let's partner together. Here's the 5 things I'm looking for. The first one, you got to be coachable. Period. Coachable. When you put someone on, they got to be coachable. What does coachable mean? You do exactly what I'm doing. That's it. Nothing else. You do exactly what I'm doing. If you're not doing what I'm doing, you're not coachable. We ain't working together. That's what it's going to be. Number 2, you got to have desire. Period. You got to want to do it. Your desire is going to make you take an initiative. Number 3, you got to have credibility. Okay, now listen. That's okay. That can be waived. You may not have credibility right now. I get it. That's what you're going to use me for. That's what you're going to use Wanda for. That's what you're going to use Sakina for. That's what you're going to use Clarence or Shannon or any of the leaders that we have. That's what you're going to use them for. Okay? Validate. So credibility, we can get past someone. You can learn how to trade a little bit of credibility. Here's number 4. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some hardcore people. You got to be able to take a punch. I want to see how you respond when you get a no. Are you going to whine and say, Mom, my friend they said it was a scam? Don't even repeat it. I don't want to hear it. Don't tell me your friend said it was a scam. I don't care. They said no, so what? Next person. Don't validate what they're saying. Don't complain. Don't say, well, I only want to start because everybody was telling me no because it's network marketing. So I'm only going to show the first part. I don't want to work with you. Okay? That's where you're a customer. That's cool. You know, Cass said something great that I'm adapting. It's true. See, when I got in this company, I hit sharing 10 in 60 days. Why? Because it's what I was doing. I was doing exactly what Cass was doing. We were building. And then I got soft. Okay? I started letting other people teach me how to run my own business. And we've been doing this. We put in 35,000 customers. We know how to do it already. And we're going to do it again. We just got to work with the right people. Okay? And so what happened is I got into this realm, okay, regular network marketing, whether you sell some type of pill, whether you sell some type of potion, whether you sell some type of lotion, whether you sell travel, okay, you don't call those people what it is. He said, we were talking to him, this is mentorship for us. He goes, listen, when you were in that travel company, you didn't call your customers travelers, did you? Say if you're in a nutrition company, you don't call your people nutritionalists, they're customers. Customers and distributors. The problem is we gave people titles in this company. We made up a title. They're a trader. No, they're not. They're a customer. They're using the product. My fault. I know. Trust me, I'm victim to it. Like, it's my fault. And we start looking at people a certain way. They're customers. Customers are going to be customers. If they're making money off our product, congratulations, it works. That doesn't make them a trainer. That doesn't make them someone who should be building the business right now. What makes them a builder is they get to a level in the company. That's when you have a title. A Platinum 150 put in 3 customers, which brings value to our company. Do you understand that? Being a customer only brings 150 value. If you don't bring anything outside of what you're already bringing, you're a customer. You waive your fees, thank you. You just waived your fees. You brought 2 customers to our company. Now you're on your way. That's what we're looking for in the next 6 months. Okay? It's 2 parts of this company, and we got to work together. Okay? Customers are going to be customers. We're going to make sure they know what they're supposed to be doing. We have IM Center for that. They can plug into FRX, HFX, DCX, and then we got ECX coming, e-commerce. That's our customers. That's our customer product. That's all of our conversation right there. Nothing else. Building. Let's talk about putting people in the system. That's what we're talking about right here. So the fourth thing is taking a punch. Your people say no. Okay, next person. I'm not going to listen to their critique or how they didn't like the presentation or how they didn't like this person. I don't care. They didn't make 6 figures. They didn't make 7 figures. What did they teach you? Nothing. You buy their opinion, you got to buy their lifestyle. 80% of people are broke. That's the truth. When I look at the numbers, I know where this world is going right now. And if you're listening to me right now, you're going to become massively rich. Okay? Not guaranteed. Let me give you a disclaimer. Okay? You got to work. Okay? You got to go put customers in the system to make a sale, to make money in our company. Okay? Outside of being a customer. But what I'm looking for, yes, I believe I can get you to 6 figures by doing the information we just talked about and helping other people do the same thing. So 4 is you got to take a punch. People are going to say no. They're going to say it's a pyramid scheme. They're going to say it's that. I don't care. Look at something else. Get your ant mentality on. You know what ants care about? Getting to the hole. Getting to their mission. They go get the food. They carry the food. They go to their hole. They take it to the queen. That's all an ant cares about. You put something in front of them. They don't care. They don't turn around. They don't tell their group, oh my God, there's something big in front of us. No. Smallest thing in the world. They'll go above it. They'll go under it. They'll go around it. How does an ant have more energy than you? Think about it. We can do this. We can crush it. The 5th thing, they got to be competitive. They got to be competitive. When we put out these promotions, folks, listen, these promotions are not just for you, for my leaders. These promotions are not just for you. I put out promotions. I got 5 iPads sitting in there. Okay, I want you to win an iPad, of course. Okay, go win the iPad, show your team they can do it too. But mostly, it's for them. It's for your team. So if you're trying to get the P600 or P1000 right now, and you haven't been leveraging our promotions, you're already losing. So here's the first thing you do. Man, there's an iPad promotion going on right now. You just got to put 10 persons in the system. I've already put in 6. I got 4 more to go. How many of you got to go? That's how you promote, and you do it every single day. Don't wait for Wanda or I to do it. You go do it. Talk to your organization. What are we going to do? What is our game plan? Boom. And guess what? People follow a leader. Strength follows a leader. The speed of the leader is the speed of the pack. How fast do you want your organization to go? Today is relaunch day. Today, you start at ground zero. Today, we're 0, 0, 0. We're going to all go sponsor some new folks tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, when we all wake up, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., and do our thing, we're going to get on those phone calls. And we're going to go sponsor someone. And we're going to do this right here. And we're going to create some 6-figure earners. And we're going to go change some families' lives. You see, the vision of Legacy Worldwide over the next year and a half, by the end of 2021, I believe that we can have 100,000 customers in the system ourselves in this company, Legacy Worldwide alone. I believe by the end of 2021, we can have 10 Chairman 100s. Okay? We can have 10 Chairman 100s by the end of 2021. It's 5,000 customers, folks. We can do it. And what I want, if you want to do that, go ahead and drop some 7 letters in the chat. If you believe you can hit Chairman 100, I believe everyone on here, if you apply this, you can. We all have a fresh list right now. We're all good right now. And we just get away from our ego, not care what people say, and just do it. We'll get to those levels. But you know what we're thinking? I don't know if they want to do these type of things, or it's this. They may think it's this. They may think I'm this. They may think I'm trying to sell them. Do you realize that people are hurting right now? Let me just give you the real numbers. In 8 years, okay? In 8 years, they're going to wish they were doing this. In 8 years, our country is going to be $200 trillion in debt. In 8 years, there's going to be almost a quadrillion in derivatives in our nation. A quadrillion. We're about to hit a new number in debt. Derivatives. They need this. They need you. You don't need them. And you got to make sure you understand. You got to make sure you portray that energy. I don't need you. I'm trying to give you something here. And you don't got to voice it. Your energy, your posture is going to say that. Trust me, they're going to feel your energy. It's about energy. Don't get on the phone with low energy. If you got to pump yourself up and jump around and listen to your favorite song before you make that call, jump around, run around the room a couple times, then get on the phone. Have energy so that you're going to attract the right person. See, this is our time. I believe we got millionaires on this call. And so from this point on, we're going to focus on the building. I don't want to even hear why they focus on building. Get out the group. We're going to focus on building. Because I'm trying to meet and align myself with Chris Terry. When I met Chris Terry in person, that was the goal. And so we're going to complete the mission now. And the mission is to help this company get to 1 million customers. Guess what? You're sitting on this call, or all your customers that are in this company, because what? Because of network marketing. Because of a builder. That's why they're here. So when someone says, why are you always focused on building? How are you in the company? You think you just seen a commercial? No, someone called you up and signed you up. A builder called you and signed you up. So why is it now you're in the company, you hate building? Because it reminds you that you wanted to do that, but you're scared to do it. It's time to get the ego out the way, get the fear out the way, and go get the goals that we want and create the legacy that we said we're going to create. Let's continue. Let's score in 24. Let's create the culture, celebrate what you want to duplicate, and let's go build this thing. Congratulations to all of our new platinum leaders. Thank you guys for being on. I'll tell you right now, I don't even know what time it is right now. I'm lit up. I don't even know how I'm going to sleep right now. But it's okay. Tomorrow, let's get up bright and early. We're going to put some things in order. So we're going to talk about some workout stuff. Let's get up early in the morning. Go get on your treadmill. Go tag someone. Go get a partner. Go get accountability. I see you. Yes, I see you, Miss Fingers. Is that Miss Fingers? Yes. Go get a workout buddy, something. Get your butt up early in the morning. Get your blood flowing. And then have your list ready. And let's go crush this thing. So that's my call, y'all. Appreciate you guys getting on this late. We're going to start doing this a little bit more often. Let's get it. Chairman loading. Okay, that's all I want to see. Chairman loading. Get your goals in order tonight. If you don't have goals, I want you to set your goals. Now, real quick. I just got one thing. Write down OPP. Okay, I did this talk already. Outcome. These are your results. Okay, P is for process. Okay, your next P. Okay, is for performance. If you want to go chairman 10, your outcome is going to be chairman 10. Okay? The process, I'm going to show 10 a day to get to chairman 10. While I'm showing 10 a day, I'm going to do it for 90 straight days to go chairman 10 in the next 90 days. Okay? So OPP, folks, this is what we're going to do. So we're going to do this call a little bit more often and just get it rolling. So that's all that we have and everything that we do. Let's continue to do the legacy. I appreciate you all. Let's go. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. Let's get it. Mr. Richardson, I appreciate you. Let's go. Taj, let's go. Chairman Loading, come on. Jamal, let's go. Who else we got? Live Life, let's go. Chairman Chuck, let's go. Hey, tag me in that workout, Chairman Chuck. Let's go. What's up, Nicole? Let's go. Appreciate y'all. Peace.